We need an England manager with passion because the players need more passion. This is something everyone says for in England about the football every 2 years, and most loudly every 4 years when the World Cup rolls around, when we inevitably underperform, and then everyone says it's a lack of passion. And so we need to get back to England managers with passion, because the problem is the players don't have passion, even though all of the players there have dreamt about this since they were born, since they started playing football, about being in the World Cup, playing for their country. They've dreamt about it. So it's not the passion, and it's not an England manager. The signs are looking good for Thomas Tuchel for England because, and there's a massive sign that I really think looks good, is that I watched the match the other day and it was the first time I've been excited watching England play for quite some time. And the reason why was because they looked released. They looked like they were just going to go and play their game and they wouldn't worry about what the other team was doing or if they lost the match. They just looked like how they started in the playground, loved running after the ball, loved attacking, looked childlike excitement for the game because it's a game and it's one that they all can play day in, day out for their clubs. They play an incredible level for their clubs. But the scourge of England is no one's been able to perform on the international scale. And so passion definitely isn't it. So the good signs are that Thomas Tuchel gave them a talk at half time. Even they played the first half pretty well, I think. And a few of the players talked about it. I think they were 2-1 up, and then they started to do what England normally do, is they're ahead and then they just bank people behind the ball because they're scared of losing. And therefore, guess what? They lose. So they scored a goal to go 2-2, Croatia did. And so at half time, what Thomas Tuchel said, which was the first time I've ever heard anyone in England talk about this, is he said, something along the lines of go and play the game. We don't care what the result is. We don't care if you lose. But what we care about is playing the right way that we've been practicing for the last month or so. We care about playing that way, and you can either sit back and they score and beat you, or you can go and attack and play the way that we've been playing, and they could play better on the day and beat you. But that's not what we're interested in. We're interested in just playing the right way that we've been practicing. And that was the first time that anyone has said the most simple thing. And it relieves you of all the pressure of outcome. All these players play like that for their club. All these players have a genuine passion for football. Otherwise they wouldn't be there. You wouldn't be able to get into England without passion for football, which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And so that was why it was so encouraging, because I could tell, I didn't know he had said that, but I could tell that that was what they were doing, and they just attacked. And great, they won the game. But as Thomas said, the outcome is going to take care of itself, but you've got to play your game as we've been practicing, and that's all we can do. And that goes for any area. I've seen this in all areas, that people say in tennis, you train one way, and then as soon as you get into a match, you start being scared to lose and playing a completely different way. Whereas if you can just relieve yourself about the outcome and say, I'm going to go and play back to how we enjoy it, irrespective of the outcome. And then all the players are freed up. They know that their manager isn't going to scold them for something they can't control, like Croatia playing an amazing play and scoring.